That's some good apple cider. Just about the most perfect drink on a day like today. Hey, you know what tastes really good with apple cider? Why, a pepperoni roll, of course. Well, if you're not from West Virginia, you're probably wondering, what's a pepperoni roll? Where do they come from? Well, if you're in the mood for a little road trip from one corner of the state to the other, follow me and let's discover what this distinctive West Virginia delight is all about. Come on, Coyote. Time to snack like we've never snacked before. Our pepperoni roll adventure begins in a little town on the banks of the Monongahela River called Granville, an all-American town directly across the river from Morgantown. Granville was established in 1947 and is a quiet town full of West Virginia charm and hospitality. It hosts a great farmers market, and that brings us to our first stop, This and That Bakery, located at 1065 Main Street. The bakery is owned and operated by three incredibly talented bakers, Annie, Becky, and Molly. What do you say we go inside and discover what this wonderful bakery has to offer and why they're consistently on the top 10 list for pepperoni rolls in West Virginia? Wow, nothing like the delicious smells when you walk into a bakery. And let me tell you folks, This and That does not disappoint. This quaint little bakery is full of gifts and all kinds of fun stuff. Look at this! You can even get a pepperoni roll t-shirt to wear proudly and celebrate all that is pepperoni rolls. As you explore, you'll discover all kinds of handmade gifts and crafts from some amazing local artists. And then you'll be treated to the bakery counter, and when I say treat, I mean it. There's bins of pepperoni rolls and all kinds of homemade goodies like some awesome focaccia breads. The counter is full of their award-winning pastries, amazing macaroons and pizzelles, and their awesome lemon honey pull-apart pound cake. I tell you folks, this is one spectacular bakery. And speaking of spectacular, what do you say we order one of those pepperoni rolls and discover what makes This and That Bakery so awesome?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Chipmunk.
Hi, I'm Bridget. It's nice to meet you.
Thank you, Bridget. So tell us a little bit about your store and tell us why your pepperoni rolls are so special.
Okay, well this is This and That Bakery. We're located here in Granville. And how it started is, well, the original owner, they actually started baking in their own homes and going to farmers markets. And we got more popular and popular with our pepperoni rolls and our goods that we ended up having to get a full kitchen ready. And now we have a store. We've been open for almost a year now. We still do farmers markets. And our pepperonis are very special because they have a garlic herb seasoning within the dough, and people love it. And it's been popular ever since.
That sounds spectacular. So I'm anxious to try one, so let me take a pepperoni roll.
Absolutely.
So you hear that, folks? What makes these ones so special is the seasoning in the dough, garlic seasoning. So that mixed with pepperoni, that makes for one awesome taste sensation. I guarantee it.
Okay, and here it is. This is our original pepperoni roll.
All right.
It's for you.
All right, sounds awesome. So I can't thank you enough for letting us visit here.
Absolutely.
And sharing the pepperoni rolls. I'm anxious to try this, and I'm sure it's going to be fantastic.
It's going to be very good. You're welcome.
We'll see you around.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Bye now.
Thank
All right,
you.
folks, new pepperoni roll to try. Let's go outside and have lunch.
That was one of the best pepperoni rolls I've ever had. And gosh, that was just our first stop. Our next destination is another in-game city about 40 miles south of Morgantown, the city of Clarksburg. Clarksburg is the county seat of Harrison County, West Virginia, and has a population of 15,489. But we'll learn all about that in the upcoming Clarksburg episode. It's the birthplace of Civil War General Stonewall Jackson and home to one of the most well-known pepperoni roll makers in the state. Clarksburg is a historic and picturesque city with a strong Italian heritage. And contributing to that heritage is the Tamaro family, owner of Tamaro's Bakery, home of the most delicious Italian breads this side of Italy, and of course, the legendary Tamaro Bakery pepperoni roll. A delicious and unique spin on the pepperoni roll sold all over the state of West Virginia. Well, as much as I wanted to visit Tamaro's, I wasn't able to because I was taping in Grafton that day. But that's okay because on the way out, I had to stop at a gas station and get gas. And who did I run into when I was there? Well, none other than a Tamaro's Bakery delivery driver. He was en route to make a delivery, and he told me a thing or two about pepperoni rolls.
Sir, what's your name?
Matt.
Matt, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Tell the audience what pepperoni rolls are.
It's just bread and pepperoni mixed in together and just baked off. Made a pepperoni roll.
Where can we find them in Grafton?
You can get them up here at Walmart, up here in Grafton.
Okay, cool. Well, we are going to try some pepperoni rolls. So, Matt, thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
And take it easy.
So following Matt's advice, I visited the Grafton Walmart Bakery, and they were well stocked with a fresh delivery of awesome Tamaro's pepperoni rolls. And boy, oh boy, were they good. So the next time you're in Grafton, visit the Walmart and get some fresh pepperoni rolls. And if you want them even fresher, head down to Clarksburg and visit the fantastic Tamaro's Bakery and grab some for yourself right from the source. And taste why these award-winning pepperoni rolls are among the best in the state. Stop number 3 took us down some real country roads and brought us to one of the most scenic areas in the state. A truly wild and wonderful place just south of Seneca Rocks called Lost River, home to the Lost River State Park, a stunning 3,900-acre park full of awesome outdoor activities and features the Cranny Crow overlook at the peak of Big Ridge Mountain, an awesome in-game spot with spectacular views. But gosh, as far as pepperoni rolls go, the Inn at Lost River is the ultimate destination. This amazing bed and breakfast embodies all the charm and hospitality that West Virginia is so renowned for, and just so happens to be another award-winning pepperoni roll bakery. And what a perfect fall day to enjoy some absolutely amazing homemade pepperoni rolls. Come on, let's head inside and discover what makes these ones so special.
Wow.
Morning.
Hi. I'm Chipmunk.
Hey, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You have a beautiful bed and breakfast here. This is a lovely property. So, I found out that you guys are listed as one of the top 10 pepperoni roll makers.
We are.
Oh, awesome. So, what's your specialty? What makes them great?
We bake them up fresh every morning. Ours are pretty straightforward. We don't, I know a lot of folks add cheese and peppers and different things to them. Ours are, just pepperoni in a home-baked bread dough, a little bit on the sweeter side. So they are really good.
Awesome. So, folks, there you go. This is going to be the authentic pepperoni roll. So we're going to go see how these are done. Patrick's been kind enough to show us exactly how the process works. So let's get a look at the making of a pepperoni roll. So Patrick, I'll follow you.
All right.
Oh, wow, what a beautiful kitchen.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, pepperoni.
All right. So like I say, ours are pretty straightforward. You want that optimal dough to pepperoni ratio. So we're looking for between 3.5 ounces of dough and about an ounce of pepperoni. So we actually buy the long sticks of pepperoni and go ahead and slice them pretty thickly. Just give them a quick roll. And then just seal the pepperoni inside the bread. And like I say, our dough is a little bit on the sweeter side, so it kind of helps with the spiciness of the pepperoni. And then we'll just get that on a baking sheet and we'll throw them all in the oven.
Awesome. And exactly why is the pepperoni roll so significant and important to West Virginia?
Well, it came out of the coal mines. Obviously, West Virginia was, kind of very coal-centric in its early days, and still is to a certain degree now. And there were a lot of immigrants that came in to work in the coal mines, and many of them were from, Italian heritage. So this would have been a very familiar food to them. It was shelf-stable and easy to take down into the mines.
That's fascinating. So, folks, there you go. I mean, the pepperoni roll, it's a West Virginia classic, and now we know the history. It actually came out of the coal mines. So that the tie-in to the history of West Virginia is absolutely fantastic. So, oh wow!
West Virginia pepperoni rolls.
Oh, they smell so good. These look amazing. Oh wow!
Enjoy.
Oh, thank you, Patrick.
Of course.
This looks amazing. So there you have it, folks. An authentic pepperoni roll from the Inn at the Lost River. Come here, enjoy a great, fantastic vacation or holiday, especially in the fall, best time of year to come, and you'll have the best authentic pepperoni roll you've ever had in West Virginia. Come on in and enjoy.
Oh hey, so before we head to our next pepperoni roll destination, I wanted to show you the general store and the rest of this amazing inn. The general store is a historic building that's been serving the community for over 125 years. Come on, let's go inside and see what this store is all about. Now, in its early days, the general store provided goods and supplies for the local farms in the area. Today, it provides wonderful meals, coffees, and some of the most awesome ice cream and treats. There's a great selection of locally brewed craft beers and a fantastic selection of area wines. The Lost River General Store is a marketplace for all kinds of amazing crafts and art pieces from local artists from all over the surrounding areas. You can find the most unique things here. Oh, and of course, Patrick's legendary pepperoni rolls are sold right here too. There's several choices of lodging here at the Inn at Lost River. I chose this great little cabin, and boy was it comfortable. It even had its own screened-in porch. Oh, and the inn is pet-friendly, and they made Coyote feel right at home. I tell you, it sure beats sleeping in a tent. You just can't go wrong at the Inn at Lost River. It certainly makes my top 10 list. Now here's some information if you'd like to come and visit yourself. On our way up to Harper's Ferry, and just about 15 miles northeast of Lost River, we came to a little place named Wardensville and discovered yet another great spot for some delicious pepperoni rolls. Wardensville, originally surveyed by George Washington, is a rich farming area and a spectacular outdoor recreation destination located in the Potomac Highlands. There's lots to see and do, including an awesome wildlife zoo. Just outside the town is the Wardensville Garden Market and Bakery, our pepperoni roll destination. The market is a nonprofit, on-farm market featuring outstanding baked goods, fresh local produce, and all kinds of pantry items. They actively participate in educational programs for local Appalachian youth, providing training in retail skills and teamwork. Come on, let's go inside and check this wonderful place out. Oh wow, another place that smells so good you'll want to order one of everything just by walking in the door. Stepping inside, you're greeted by friendly staff eager to help you find anything you're looking for. There's bins of fresh produce and all kinds of freshly picked fruits and vegetables right from the farm. And what's this? A scout's dream come true, that's what! A whole table dedicated to everyone's favorite campfire delight, s'mores. Just look at this. S'more making kits and awesome Mojave marshmallows. Golly, it's like they knew I was coming. I wonder if Courier One would like a bag of these. Oh, and speaking of scouting things, check this out. A fantastic Girl Scouts product. Girl Scout Chocolate Mint Muddy Bites. Oh, these look good. Ever upwards, sisters. And check out the character on the bag. Look familiar? Yep, we know now where Marshall Mallow came from. I just love that Marshall Mallow. Awesome, huh? I'll be taking a few bags of these with me. Oh, and by the way, purchasing these is one more great way the Wardensville Garden Market supports youth programs. Every room is filled with all kinds of great pantry items and unique keepsakes and gifts made by incredibly talented local artists. There's a huge selection of sauces, dips, and all kinds of honey. They're awesome and there's so many flavors to choose from. But wait till you step up to the counter and feast your eyes on the fresh baked breads, pastries, and all manner of cookies, cupcakes, and the most spectacular cinnamon rolls you'll ever see or taste. Oh, and of course, the Wardensville Garden Market's very own pepperoni rolls. Check it out! Those are some delicious looking pepperoni rolls. What do you say we get one and see for ourselves?
Can I have one pepperoni roll to go?
Yes, you may.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
So there you go, folks.
An authentic pepperoni roll from the one and only Wardensville Garden Market. It's the perfect snack to have on our way up to Harper's Ferry and our next pepperoni roll location. Continuing northeast, we traveled some spectacular country roads and about an hour and a half later arrived in Harper's Ferry, an iconic Fallout 76 game location and one which I'll be covering in an upcoming episode. Harper's Ferry sits at the confluence of the Shenandoah and Potomac rivers and is a remarkable national park rich in history. And just wait till you see how close this location matches its in-game counterpart. But for this excursion, we're going to visit one place in particular, a little railside restaurant named Isabella's, home to some great pizza, subs, wraps, and salads, and, you guessed it, pepperoni rolls. So let's go inside and see how Isabella's pepperoni rolls stack up. Oh, pizza! Stepping inside, I was immediately met by the owner, Brian Carlisle, who with his wife Angela cook up some extraordinary pizza and subs, best you'll find in Harper's Ferry. So let's meet Brian and find out a little bit more about pepperoni rolls.
Well, our pepperoni roll is made from our fresh dough that we make with our pizza. We actually just wrap the pepperonis and the mozzarella and just continue to wrap until we fill it full of pepperoni and mozzarella.
And it was absolutely delicious, folks. So when you're visiting Harper's Ferry, if you're a Fallout fan or not, come to Isabella's and have a great pepperoni roll. So tell us, why is it such a big thing with West Virginia?
Well, West Virginia is all about their pepperoni roll. And that's where it's actually started, right here in the hometown of West Virginia.
Awesome. Do you know where they originated?
Well, I just know Morgantown's a big fan of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to be heading tomorrow. We're going to go to Morgantown, and maybe we're going to see, no pun intended, ground zero for the pepperoni roll.
Nice. And now on your way, just tell everybody to have a nice day and come visit Lowertown Harper's Ferry and make sure to stop at Isabella's.
Awesome. Sure will. Isabella's.
Now our next stop was south, way south. In fact, almost at the border of Virginia. And as fate would have it, we needed to stop for a fill-up. Now, one thing I learned on this wild and wonderful pepperoni roll romp is that you never know where you'll find the next great pepperoni roll, which brings us to Hillbilly Smokehouse at the Midway Mart in Roanoke, West Virginia.
Hey folks, so we stopped to get some directions at a local, on the way to Snowshoe, and this is a store, a gas station on the way, and here is...
June.
June?
June.
I'm Chip, nice to meet you.
Hi.
June operates the store here, and they make pepperoni rolls. So again, that keeps coming up as part of West Virginia, so we're going to order a pepperoni roll. June, tell the audience what is a pepperoni roll and why it's important to West Virginia.
Pepperoni rolls has been in West Virginia for quite some time. we take our bread dough and some pepperoni and some cheese, and we roll it and we bake it, and it's really good.
And that's a distinctive West Virginia thing, pepperoni rolls.
Yes.
All right, that's awesome.
Then today I'm in the process of making a Reuben roll.
What's a Reuben roll?
Well, you got your brisket, your Swiss cheese, and your sauerkraut, and I'm going to bake them. They're in the oven at this moment.
That sounds really good too. Now she's cooking pepperoni rolls for us, so we're gonna have that and eat our first pepperoni roll in West Virginia. So June, thank you so much for sharing that, and that's great. So,
thank you.
Pleasure to meet you.
You too.
So after filling up with unleaded and another delicious pepperoni roll courtesy of the fantastic Hillbilly Smokehouse, it was back on the road to Bramwell, where we arrived about 3 hours later. Bramwell is a classic American town that at one time boasted having the greatest number of millionaires per capita in the United States, mainly due to the boom of the mining industry in the late 1880s. Just look at these houses. They're absolutely beautiful. But when it comes to treasures in Bramwell today, all you need to do is take a walk down Main Street and visit the Honeycomb Cafe and Bakery. Well, will you look at that, Coyote? Do you think they make dog treats here? Oh wow, another award-winning bakery. Multiple years in a row, too. Can't wait to check this one out. So folks, if you're doing the Fallout 76 location tour or just traveling about southern West Virginia and coal country, be sure to stop by Bramwell for some amazing sightseeing. And when you're ready for some great breakfast, lunch, or need some of the most amazing baked goods you'll ever see, then the Honeycomb Cafe is the place for you. A charming cafe in one of the most picturesque towns you're likely to find in all of West Virginia. It's the bee's knees. Oh, that was bad. Okay, Coyote, what do you say we go in and check it out? Stepping inside, you immediately see not only amazing pastry and baked goods, but literal pieces of culinary art. Just by looking at them, you can tell that each delicious treat is made with a passion for artistry and a love for baking. The cakes are masterpieces, and the cookies and pies look almost too good to eat. Well, almost. The cases are filled with freshly made pastries and breads that'll fill your senses with pure happiness. There's tons of donuts made fresh every morning, and right there in the main counter is the legendary Honeycomb Cafe pepperoni roll. Right at home in the heart of coal country, made with love and pride for baking by owner and pastry chef Heather Bennett. These pepperoni rolls are as authentic as they are delicious. The Honeycomb Cafe is a must-stop, people. Well, there was just one more stop to go, and it was all the way back up to almost where we started, in a town just south of Morgantown called Fairmont, home to the Country Club Bakery, one of the most renowned bakeries in the state, famous for their fine Italian breads, which you can smell baking long before you pull into the parking lot. But their undisputed claim to fame is their superb pepperoni rolls, which are baked fresh every day and sold to leading retailers as well as right here in their bakery store. But the Country Club Bakery has one claim to fame that sets it apart. On this very spot the first pepperoni rolls were made. The Country Club Bakery is truly ground zero for the pepperoni roll sensation we know and love today. Come on, let me show you what I mean. There you go, folks, an official historic marker designating the site as the birthplace of the legend that is the pepperoni roll. As it says, a West Virginia delicacy created by Italian families in Fairmont to feed local miners, variants now popular statewide. They sure are, as this fantastic trip has proven. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. It sure was one eye-opening and mouth-watering adventure. And if you ask me, when they talk about West Virginia being almost heaven, I'm sure they're talking about pepperoni rolls.